Hello everyone. Today we will briefly explain the important features of the two business models used by aviation companies and their advantages. The important features that distinguish low-cost and full-service business models from each other are as follows. The first thing to look at when comparing two business models is undoubtedly income and expenses. When we look at the table, we see that Lufthansa's revenue are significantly higher when we calculate the revenues and expenses. Ryanair's operating profit is 537 million euro, Lufthansa 722 million euro. Looking at the profitability per passenger, the results don't surprise us, as Lufthansa carries more passengers. As you can see at the bottom, Ryanair earns 10.6 euro per passenger, while Lufthansa earns 10.2 euro per passenger.
Let's look at the fleet types of our carriers. So as you can see, Lufthansa uses two types of aircraft, Airbus and Boeing, both wide and narrow body. Air Canada uses different types of aircraft such as Mitsubishi and de Havilland. And Ryanair uses single fleet type of Boeing 737-800 aircraft and has youngest fleet. Now let's have a look at ancillary revenue. Ryanair is getting huge portion of revenues from ancillary services such as shown below, and it constitutes for 34.5% of total revenue. Here are the ancillary revenues of 2019 shown in the bar graph. Surprisingly, we can see that in the year of 2019, Air Canada was on top. It earned up to 1.2 billion euros from ancillary services.
The bar chart deals with transported passengers the year between 2019 and 2020. As you can see, there are three different aviation companies. In 2019, Ryanair carried almost 150 million passengers, and also Lufthansa carried same amount with Ryanair. However, Air Canada carried only 50 million passengers in 2019. When we look at the year 2020, Ryanair is again in the peak with almost 150 million passengers. However, Air Lufthansa carried a few passengers. This means low-cost carrier services transported more passengers. This is important feature. As you can see, lower cost services like Ryanair only 25 minutes to have a turnaround. On the contrary, full service carriers like Air Canada and Lufthansa have 40 to 60 minutes average turnaround time. So what makes Ryanair different? Offloading passengers quickly using both front and rear doors of the aircraft, quick cabin preparation before each flight, boarding not boarding tactic. The airline often begins the boarding process before passengers have finished leaving the aircraft. Thank you for listening.